Hello everybody, welcome. It's Ruth here at Artful Stampin. It's a Monday, so I try to bring you something a little bit more masculine, or certainly at least less feminine. So, you know how I love my flowers. Okay, hi Kim, Susan, Lisa, Shaz, Monica, Serena, hello, lovely to see you. And who else is on here? Valerie, hello, Pamela, lovely to see you. Okay, so just firstly, I have scheduled a new, not a new class, a repeat class for the Memories and More based album. Basically making an album out of the envelope and card set and the yeah, the cards that you can get. Sorry, I didn't rehearse that bit. I just started talking and not really thinking about what I was going to say then. Yeah, so there's been a class scheduled that's a bit more what I call South Pacific and Europe time friendly. So it's 10 o'clock on the 11th of May, 10 o'clock in the morning. So if you'd like to do that, then that would be great. I know I am planning to schedule some other classes. I just need to kind of really study my diary to see where I can fit things in. What else have I got to say to you? The clearance rack is about to refresh. I'm keep refreshing my Stampin' Up page, and I think as soon as I see it's updated, I'm actually just gonna see if I can if the website will hold up, because Stampin' Up website can go a bit nutsy when they update things. I might just quickly switch over to show you what's in the clearance rack. And if you are one of my customers that like places orders with me, please, if you see stuff in there that you want, just get it ordered, because if you wait an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours the next day, it's likely that those things will sell out. The amount of times I've put stuff into my basket thinking, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, and things just go. So if you want to make the most of those lower prices, please just order. Also, if you forget to put the host code in, don't worry, I can add that later. So I would say just do it. Yeah, it's best just to get those bargains, because sometimes the reductions are just incredible. Also remember that there are things that are retiring, and those also have some sale items on them too. All right. What was I going to do tonight? Oh, something grungy. There we go. Hi, Christine. Hi, Kelly. Great to see you. I'm just going to keep an eye on that website. Let me look up the specials clearance. Because for us in the UK, because they go by the Europe time, it's about to happen in a few minutes. Okay, let's get the desk view up and going. I don't know whether to give you a little sneak peek of what I was working on yesterday. So Sunday afternoons kind of, you know, I try and have a bit of a chill out. You know, it's Sunday, it's a special day for us as Christians, and sometimes, even though it's kind of a relaxing day for me, sometimes I like my fingers are twiddling. I do a bit of knitting to chill. But this Sunday I saw something on Pinterest that I thought, oh, I want to have a go doing that. So I've already started planning a class on this, and I'm really excited to show you roughly what it's going to look like. What the class that I'm planning, this is going to be slightly different. It's going to be slightly different from what I show you, but I will explain that. And also, if you don't mind, I'll also explain my thought process in terms of how, you know, I started off with one project and it moved through to the other. Just to give you an idea of what it's like being on this end of delivering content and ideas and creative projects for you, that they don't just happen like that. I mean, you can get a spark of an idea like that, but then you need to put your hands to the grind, cut that paper, do a bit of sticking, figure out if it's going to work, figure out if it's not going to work, and then, you know, iron out the kinks before you can actually present a fully fledged project. And so yeah, that just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, and to get it right for you. So what am I doing? Computer, phone camera. Let's see if I can get this working. Here we go. All right, so just a quick little show and tell then. Just want to show. Show you that in a second. So my Pinterest feed now knows, and my YouTube feed now knows, that I'm quite interested in bookmaking and artist bookmaking. So sometimes it will send up different pins to me, and I saw somebody's book that they'd made and thought, oh, that's quite similar to the card I made the other day, and I'm sure you'll remember it. It was this one here, yeah, where the card closes up and then you have this kind of crossover. So as soon as I saw this other person's book, I was like, oh, I know how to do that. It's fairly simple mechanism. But what they did was they repeated this middle bit. So this is what I created. Oh, wrong way opening. So here we go. So there we go. It works like that. So it could be a card, it could be a book. It's like a card book. Should we just call it a cook or a bard? It's a cook bard. Yeah, so obviously I haven't put photographs, I haven't done any journaling to it. This is just like blank, but it is sturdy. I have used book binding kind of techniques to do the cover, the front and the back cover, so it's really nice and sturdy. And then it opens like that. So after I made this one, I thought, okay, I like it. I like the black, the contrast of the black on with the yellow and the red. It's really quite fun. However, I was like, I don't like that this hasn't got a pattern. All right. And I thought I could put paper on there. I could put a square, but then the square would have to have a fold in it, because that's got a, how that's going backwards and forwards. I could do rectangles, but I really can't be bothered, because that's just, I haven't got the time. Well, not that I don't have the time, but you know what I mean. It's just like too much that can't work. So I thought, what about then if I use DSP? So instead of, imagine the black cardstock, but as DSP. Then as I was sticking, I was aiming for this layout again. I made a mistake. But the mistake proved to be a wonderful mistake, because this is how this one turned out. Okay, you see the difference? So instead of having all my pieces flowing in the same direction, going right and then left and then right, what I did was alternated it, so you end up with this structure, like so. Thank you, Vicky. So there we go. So I love this, really love this. Love the way it, you've got the wood. I use the gorgeous new wood DSP. So it's not plain. When you look at the back of it, you've got a bit of design there. Really, really love that. Okay. So then I thought, oh, what if I do slightly bigger squares, and just see what that looks like. So then I worked on something else, but then I did make a measuring mistake. Now let's see if you can see where the measuring mistake is. So what happened was I made a mistake, and I ended up with gaps in between my squares. So I thought, oh well, I've started making it, let's just keep going. So I ended up putting two together. So rather than having it start at the edge, I've put them in the middle, and basically I've ended up with a two-sided style construction. Well, I don't even know what to call it. It's just what it is. And then I did actually go the extra mile and then colour, put some cardstock on DSP because I had some spare bits. Okay, so that paper is on the Aussie clearance rack, is it? Oh, let's have a look. Well, if I'm inspiring you to purchase some beautiful paper, please go and get it. I'm just updating. Oh, mine's updated. All right, shall we quickly go over and have a look then? I'll just share my screen. Let's have a look at okay. Let's have a look at the clearance. A honeycomb book. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense, actually. Yeah, we could call it that. All right, let's have a quick look then at the clearance rack. So trick and treats dies. Ooh, warmest touch. So a lot of dies on there. Oh, the St. Nicholas dies. Now that goes with some paper that's in the DSP paper. Oh, memories and more. So if you want to make a Christmas, a Christmas memories and more album, there we go. The Berry Christmas. Those are on clearance. Magical Meadow, the dies, beautiful. They're on clearance. Glow in the dark paper. Garden Walk down to £4.70. So that's the paper I just showed you. Ooh, the Favoured Flowers DSP. Oh, I have some of that. Dandy Designs. Black and white designs. Ooh. Ooh, the Nourish and Flourish kit. Now that's a gorgeous kit. This is absolutely beautiful. I love that kit. And then you've got another Memories and More. So if you're into doing like making a Christmas book or something like that, then grab those Memories and More packs. Sorry, I'm not looking at the No, it's not the same as the discontinued list. No. Oh, sorry, I'm not showing it all. Hold on. Oh no, sorry. Hold on, let me move that over for you. Sorry, I thought I was showing you everything. There we go. I'll go back. No, this is the clearance rack refresh. So these are things that have retired, that they've obviously got overstock. And so, yeah, we knew about some of these already. Oh, Penguin Builder is back. Oh, that was out of stock before. Oh, okay, right. That's useful to know because I have a customer wanting that. Layering circles, stitched rectangles. Wow, that's a good price for those. Shimmer detailed laser cut speciality paper. Nice. Okay, just going back to page 1 because I didn't realise you guys couldn't see it. There we go. There's the Memories and More. There's the Garden Walk paper. There's the Favoured Flowers paper. Although I'm surprised at the price of that, because it was a celebration item. I'm surprised they haven't reduced the price of that a bit more. Oh, the frame florets dies, £14. That's a good price. And there we go. There's the Nourish and Flourish kit. I love this bag. I mean, £15 for that bag. You can put your sandwiches in it, but I stack my baby wipes in there to take to class. I love it. It's a really cute bag, and the envelopes are embossed. So if you're coming to the Memories and More class and want, you like the inspiration that I've been doing recently, making albums out of envelopes, then those envelopes are awesome. All right, so I think Glenna has been sharing my current April code. So there we go. Right, let's get on and keep going. So I'm in the middle of designing, sorry, I'll just finish off what I'm saying about this. I'm in the middle of designing basically something that will be similar to this, without this layer here. So it will be this, like that, but slightly bigger. So rather than, these are 2-inch squares, so I'm going to go for a 2.5-inch square, so it will be a slightly bigger album. So look out for that one. I think that class will probably have to be in June sometime. But I just love, you know, when I made this, I was like, oh, it just looks amazing. And I showed a couple of friends today and they loved it as well. So I'm really quite excited about sharing this sort of project with you at some point. Okay, let's move on. So I'm wanting to do something a bit grungy with you today. I want to use some nice bright colours, but wanted to keep it kind of masculine-ish. But also, some of you who followed me for a little while, so I'm just sorting my chair out. Some of you who followed me a while know how much I love Basic Grey, the company Basic Grey, and their papers, although I'm not sure the company exists anymore actually, but well, I certainly don't produce paper so much. But whenever I think grungy, I think back to Basic Grey and trying to kind of create things like they did. So I'm going to grab out the brayer again, because that is actually carrying over. We're going to have that still in stock. I'm just going to make sure it's clean, because you know me, I have a tendency to forget to clean things. I can't look, so Glenn. Yeah, so if anyone's doing memories, the memories are more class with me. You may want to stock up. And if you've missed booking onto that, you know, if it's popular, I'll do it again. All right, let's just grab some nice bright colours. I'm just grabbing Parakeet. I know this is a bit of a popular colour with me at the moment, Parakeet Party, but it's a good one. So I'm just putting a bit of ink onto my brayer. I'm just going to get some on, like so. I'm not going to overthink it too much. But I do want a nice bit of saturated colour here. All right, bit of lime, nice. What about one of the new colours? Bit of Summer Slash and Shy Shamrock, maybe. Oh, actually no, I'll leave Summer Splash for a minute. I'll go straight to Shy Shamrock. Oh, that's juicy. That is juicy, juicy. Oh boy. I forgot how juicy these pads are at the beginning. All right. I have to put some blue in there. When is the class with the painted? I haven't created it yet, Janice. Unfortunately. Hi, Angela. Happy St. George's Day for tomorrow. There we go. From Wigan. Great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Any new folks to my channel? Thank you for joining. All right, I'm going to stop there because I get so into the braying I forget that I'm going to do some stamping. To just get some texture down. Now, I don't know if this block is out of stock yet, but this one won't be carrying over to the new catalogue. All right. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Judy. Okay, I think that's enough for that colour. I want to get some other texture down in that colour too. Yeah, good colours, aren't they? All right. Do I want any more of this? Right. And is there anything else I want to stamp in this? Oh, maybe that texture there. You know what, I'm going to clean this off now, because otherwise I end up with a pile of stamps at the side of me. So all the stamp sets that I'm using today are actually retiring. So I just thought you might like to, you know, just be alerted to what's retiring and what's kind of staying. Am I going to Mexico? No, unfortunately not. I'm not going to Mexico. I've never earned the incentive trip so far. Last Stampin' Up year was the closest, or the furthest I got. I wouldn't say I was anywhere close. I was still 15,000 points away. But it's the furthest I've got in earning the trip. But it was a very good year for me last year in terms of what my team did. But I don't think I'm going to be anywhere near what I achieved last year this year, from what I can see, unless I have a sudden influx of people join my team, and or if my sales go up. Sales have been slow really this beginning of this year, but I think that's probably the same for everybody. So I'm really blessed that I'm not dependent on just my sales, because I do classes as well. So, but yeah, it's all good. Oh, thank you, Margaret. That's very sweet of you. Yeah, no, I don't. My sales aren't super high. All right, so that was Balmy Blue. So just a reminder then, I've used Balmy Blue, Shy Shamrock, which is a new colour that's coming out next month, and Lemon Lime Twist. And just put different textures down. I really want to have the sort of bike as a quite a fun focal point. But I still want to keep adding some grungy, darker colours and darker textures in here. So let's have a think what else could go in here. See, I remember doing a one-sheet wonder similar to this where I did a lot of blueberry bushel, and I don't really want it to look like that one. So yeah, trying to think of what I could do. Anyway, let's just add some more. Add some more bits to this. Could go down the Misty Moonlight route. Oh, thank you, Lisa. You're sweet. Well, you're already in my team, Lisa. You're in my international supporters team. So with a design, because this bike is such a great focal point design, I'm making sure it is kind of like the focal point by stamping it in some dark colours, a dark colour. So this is Misty, no it's not, yes it is, Misty Moonlight. And so because I want that to be my focal point, I'm going to be very careful now that if I do stamp Misty Moonlight anywhere else, I'm not actually going to stamp it too close to where I've done my focal points, because I don't want any kind of attention really being taken away too much from them. Now I could add some additional an additional bike, but I'm thinking of not doing that in Misty Moonlight because I don't want to take away from that, but maybe do it in the Shamrock, which is, you know, closer to, I've already got that colour on here, haven't I? So let's grab a block, just pop this other bike in here. Now I know it looks pretty bright at the moment, but it will calm down. I know it will calm down soon, because look, this is Shamrock that I put down earlier. It's already calmed down quite a bit. Okay. Hi, William. Now I'm thinking of that Queen song. Oh, is it I Want to Ride My Bicycle? I don't think I've ever really stamped the skateboard. I'm not sure what I think about it. I'm going to leave it for now. Let's get something else out. Oh, actually, let's do these trees. I quite like the idea of some of these trees going on here. I'm going to mount them up together so I can save some time. It's very windy in the flatland areas of Kansas. Oh. going to hide that boo-boo. Remember, I didn't ink that very well earlier, but I'm just going to hide that. Okay. Quite like that. It's looking pretty subtle. Let's get out some of this scripty style. I was thinking of putting some leaves in somewhere. But I want those subtle as well, so I'll go for a bit of Granny Apple Green. Thank you, Angela. Well, it's kind of the stamps kind of tell me what to do, really. I see the stamps as our paintbrushes, really. So. And embracing the idea of pattern. Just filling spaces. That's the other way to look at it as well. So, earlier this evening I had my craft kit club down at the pub and enjoyed my nice half pint of ale, and I came back and Tom was listening to a comedian being interviewed, and he was talking about kind of about the creative process, but also he was talking about how he's got to be constantly creating new material. You can't just kind of rest, kind of go, oh yeah, I've made it, therefore I don't need to do anything else anymore. And then he was talking about how you don't, like, people who will look at people who are successful sometimes and want the success but not be willing to put in the background work towards that success. And I was saying to Tom, it's really interesting because listening to this comedian talk, I was like, it's whenever I hear artists talk about their area or what they do, it's so interesting how the same can be applied to all areas of creativity. So there were things that this guy was saying that was like really resonating with me, because I thought, oh yeah, that just makes so much sense. But he's a comedian and I'm a paper crafter. But actually you can learn lessons or be inspired by other creative areas, and that's one thing that kind of keeps me being fresh, is that I look out for inspiration from other craft art mediums, creative mediums, and not necessarily just go, oh, I've got to look at paper craft artists all the time for my inspiration. So that's something I would encourage you to do. Wish they would tell me. Oh, tell you what. What's that, Lisa? I miss. I don't know. I wasn't looking up as to what you were commenting in response to. All right, so this is the Misty Moonlight, but as I said, I'm kind of keeping it away from the bike because I don't want to take away from the bike too much. A pint sounds good. Oh, I had a half. Because it was one that I had last month. It had kind of like sort of quite fruity tones to it. It Like it had like a mango and pineapple-y kind of thing happening. So it was really nice. Okay. I wish the stamps would tell you where to put them. Right, I'm feeling like I want to put some postmarks in here. Kind of, it goes with the whole bike, you know, kind of look. I'm just sneaking a few little crisps because they're in my craft room, so they need eating. I volunteer at a resale shop and often take photos of the patterns and clothings for inspiration. Oh. I've just been watching for 4 months. Oh, awesome. I got this one out for the dotage, but I forgot we've got dotage in this one. Oh, this doesn't have a postmark. It's got a kind of... Oh, I was remembering a different stamp set. Have we got one with a postmark at the moment? I was thinking of Ranunculus Romance. That went a year ago, didn't it? Quite like that. I'm going to stop nibbling now. A glass of Moscato. Let's get a bit more granny apple green going on here. Oh, you think there's a postmark one in the mini? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you everybody who's been sending me birthday cards. I've got a lovely wee pile of them are coming. I really do appreciate you all sending me cards. Please don't feel you have to. That's very kind of you. I was also going through some cards that have been sent to me over the last few years that I'm repurposing. I've been sticking them onto new bases to repurpose them because I can't bear to throw them away. Oh, it has a postmark die. Ah. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe that is. Yeah, I love this grid stamp. Miss Glenna. I mean, you know, maybe do we love it enough that we don't need dotage? No, must have dotage. Oh, that's quite fun. Although I don't know if the circle's taking away a bit from the bike, but it's too late now. It's done. It is a slightly finer design, so it's not too bad. It does have this little funny little ray thing. I thought I could add it to like the wheels. Perennial postage. It has the small postage stamp die. Ah. Oh, it's quite fun. Sticking some rays onto the bikes makes it look like they're moving somewhat. It's just fun, a bit of fun. Gotta have fun with your stamping. You know, mixing different styles and images. You know, I think the key is to be repetitive. You know, if you're going to do it, just go for it. I like that. Reminds me of Rotterdam. All the bikes. Right, dotage. Let's get the dotage out. I'm wondering whether to go do a bit of green first. Ruth teases me, yeah. Oh, sure, I sure do. I'll be interested to see if there's anything that's gone out of stock already on the clearance rack. Because there are people who stay up to make sure they get the bargains. All right. Oh, the other thing I wanted to tell you all was about Friday. So around my birthday, I like to do a birthday charity live stream. And so I'll be going live for an extended period on Friday and setting up a... Actually, no, I won't be setting up a Just Giving page. A Just Giving page already exists, but I'll be sharing the link to my Just Giving page. And I'll be fundraising for the Potter's House CBO, which is a charity that I support, and in particular the Cycle with Dignity. Oh, this is very apt. The Cycle with Dignity project, which we set up to raise funds to educate young people in a town in Kenya about period health, you know, for the particular, obviously for the girls, and also to provide sanitary, washable sanitary towels for them. That is actually made by one of the mums that we work with as well. So we secured enough funding last year for my birthday and other people for the project up to now, and now we're sort of fundraising for the next year ahead, basically. So it was kind of fun. We had Tom make special appearances and all sorts of fun things happening last time. And so one thing that I'd like to do is something a bit different, not done this before, is kind of a bit of a stamp along, where I probably from about 9 p.m. my time, so because I was trying to think about what sort of time of day where the South Pacific would be up, as well as you know, just everybody be able to join in. And so for the stamp along, you need to have a piece of 12 by 12, either plain-ish DSP or some very vanilla or white or whatever pale colour, so you can stamp on it. Some floral stamps, some leaf stamps, and maybe a bit of dottage and texture and so forth. And I'm going to be presenting a new template, exclusive, never been seen before on my channel, 12 by 12 template to make at least 8 cards from that stamped one sheet wonder. So I thought that would be a fun thing to do. And so basically it's like you would be taking a virtual class with me, only it's not kind of in a classroom, Zoom classroom setting. You're just going to be watching me and stamping along. And then what I may do also is share out my Zoom link with people, not my Zoom link, sorry, my link, so that you can join me on the live as well to show me what you've done. But certainly you can also send me photos during the live, and we can all like share with each other what we've made. So I thought I would do that at some point, yeah, so from sort of like 9 o'clock onwards on the Friday. But I'll be going live from about 4 o'clock. I think I'll do 4 till, I don't know, midnight or whatever. And yeah, oh, I forgot, I need to ask my sister to be a guest stamper. Actually, if there's anybody on here who does do videos and would like to maybe be a guest stamper for me, please let me know. Even if you just go live for, I don't know, 15 minutes to half an hour just demonstrating something, that would be really awesome. Right, good question. What is Ruth, I was wondering, how do you determine when there is enough stamping? How do I determine it? I guess when I find that every inch of the page is kind of interesting, I think. So that's not to say that I have done one sheet wonders where there are quiet spaces, like there are plain spaces, but they've just got to be interesting. So it's, yeah, experience. Yeah, I'm not sure if is Janice on here. I think Janice might be busy that evening, but yeah, that'd be lovely if Janice could do something. Yeah. Oh, I meant to try and get, I might be able to get the other trustee to come on and just talk about the work a bit more. Last time I was able to get Beatrice, who's our manager, to come on and talk a bit about the work as well. Yeah, I haven't really thought this through, to be honest. I just know I want to do it. Oh, Oh, you're starting your trip that day. Oh no. Oh well, you can just watch along, Monica. Oh, thanks, Janice. Oh, that's awesome. I'm wondering whether I'll have to do a bit of a run through to see if the whole linking up thing works, because last time I tried to do this, it didn't kind of work. You've got earbuds, haven't you, Janice? It works better if you have earbuds. And I'll have to have some sort of earphones as well. Oh, thanks everyone. Okay, so there we go. That's that. I don't know whether to try and make some cards with this, because I bought this paper, didn't I, the other day, and thought it might be fun to try and pair it up with some. It's funny, I don't actually like it next to that. Oh, that's funny, isn't it? Let's see what else I've got. So if I've got anything that's retiring. That's it, Monica. You can't go on your trip as you need to be a guest appearance. Yeah, I'll try and get Esther to do. Oh yeah, I should have asked her. I spoke to her yesterday. I should have asked her yesterday, really. I'll message her now. I don't know. She might be in bed. I'll message her now. Friday during Right, I've messaged her. I'm just going to look for some paper. I think because I've used such bright colours in here, I need something else bright. Ooh! Well, that's quite fun, isn't it? Quite like the green stripe as well. That one. Fancy doing a little bit of a funky fun fold. Need some inspiration. Has anyone seen a funky fun fold that they want to share with me? That they thought was cool? What do you want me to do? Let's see what I've saved. I have these pin boards and I save loads of stuff. And then forget to look at what I've saved. Oh, a half swing. Ooh. That looks interesting. Okay. I found one that I think I quite like the look of. If I show it to you, see what you think. That one. So I could cancel my holiday and do a guest appearance, or I could still travel and actually do a stopover in Welshpool. Was there black grid paper in there? It looked good against that. Ah, okay. Anyway, I think I'll go with this at the moment, Jessica, but thank you. Yeah, I'm wondering about doing this because I could use the DSP. Okay. Right, I'm just going to hide that now. And instead of doing a square, I might just use my circle punch instead. Okay. So we'll split that in half. What time? Yeah, what time are you travelling on the? Are you leaving on this Saturday morning then, Monica? Oh, the other option is that you could film something. I know it's not quite in the middle, but I can't be bothered to get my dies out. Esther said yes, theoretically, but she's meant to be asleep. Oh, bless her. Yeah, I just wanted to have like... Maybe I should have stuck that on and then cut it out. Oh, never mind. Not really thinking this through very well, am I? Ooh, I just thought. I'm going to do a little trick. So I'm going to tape that onto there. Oh no. I'm going to flip that over. And I'm going to tape that there. Then get the larger circle punch. No worries, Monica. No, don't you worry. Honestly, don't worry about it. Just enjoy it. Come and enjoy it. See what I did there? You see that? I mean, it's rotten timing, really, Monica, for me to have a birthday when you're just about to leave for holiday. I mean, really, I should have got my mother to plan it better. You know, the date of my birth. Oh, by the way, my birthday's not on Friday; it's on Saturday. So, but I've got plans for Saturday. So. All right, I like how that worked. Still got these two pieces. So now I want to put a piece of paper in here. Oh, I've got to look at the picture. I've forgotten what I'm doing. Hum-de-hum. Okay. I'm going to have to do it slightly differently, I think. So, the card that I've seen, that I've just shown you, it was done, I think it was done like, not done like that. But I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to, I want the fold. Actually, the fold can just come in the middle. Okay, so if I do that at 5, no, that's not going to work. How did she do it? Oh. Oh, it was done like that. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I've got this. So score that at 6. then 10. That does that. Then that there. Sorry, bear with. I'm making this up, as you can tell. I'm making this up as I go along. No, I'm just going to get on and stick it and hope for the best. Don't quite know what I've done. So anyone who's just joining me for the first time, I'm not usually so disorganised. I mean, I am fairly disorganised, but, you know, I don't always craft off completely off the hoof like this, but I thought I'd give it a go. Don't quite know what I've done. That's going up there, so I need to put glue up to that point there. Oop, no, stay there. And I know you're probably all shouting me in the chat, but I've not looked. I daren't look at the chat. I will now though. Right, let's see what you're saying. Oh, thanks, Kay. Kay's done this. Kay's done this before, because I'm sure I've received a card from Kay with this, something like this on it. But oh yeah, you're right, Kay. So what did you say? Cut the inside piece at 5.5 and 8, and score at 2, 4, 6. Oh well. Ruth has went through her experimental avant-garde card making phase, creating theatrical sculptures using card and paper and glue, not really knowing where the creation would go, but trusting the process and sometimes just ditching it. Right, I'm going to do what Kay said. Right, Kay says you need it at 5.5 by 8. All right. So does that mean this has to be 4 inches as well? I presume so. Oh, I'm going to do what Kay says. She sure does. Right, what did she say? 2, 4 and 6. I'm going to do what Kay said. 2, 4. 2, 4, 6, K. Who do we appreciate? I think because I punched already, I was like, oh. So where do I glue it, Kay? So how does that open? I still don't understand how that works. Or does it do it that way? I just don't get it. You need to glue one end to the back. Yeah. What, like that? Oh, I'm 5% battery. Oh, oops. Oh, got it. I got it. I got it. Da, 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 dee, 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 dee. Right, I got it now. Right, I'm going to keep it in that position. So, I'm going to cut out my 2 1/4 now. Where's my stamp sheet? I've lost it now. Right, I'm going to do this at 3 3/4 by 5.5. Do that whole Ujima what's it with the circle. Okay. That's going to go on there. I think Kay does need to be a special guest. I know. She does make the most beautiful cards, Kay does. I just had an idea actually. If Monica can't come and do a live with me, what I could do is I'll open the card that she sent to me and I could case it. What about that instead? Right, so up to that point there. Yay! Got it! Eventually I got there. Thank you, Miss Kay. Kay to the rescue! Oh! It's that one I meant to stick it on, isn't it? Right, I'm just going to wait for that to dry. I made a mistake. I was meant to stick it on that bit. Right, I'll just wait for that to dry. While I'm waiting for that to dry, what I could do is cut out let's get a bit of lemon lime twist. Use up the ink that's on my stamps. I love my 2-inch. I love my circle punches. That one's getting a bit stiff though. Oh, wondering if that will fit on. No. That's okay. Just go with this new one. So this is a new sentiment set. It'll be out soon. Right, so let's get rid of my boo-boo from earlier. Let's get rid of that glue. Well, if you're still watching, you deserve a medal. Oh, you got that one arriving. Ah. See, Miss Kim? I've nearly finished. You've seen the best bit. There we go. A little bit of a jaunty angle there. Oh, there we go. Right, there we go. I'm going to have to do something with this. I suppose I could always chop it. Or how can I make that work? Not sure. Let's not talk about that one. But anyway, that was part of the stamped one sheet. So there we go. Got lots of bits left. Got there in the end. Right, thank you everybody. Not quite my usual, but there we go. Got there. So thank you so much. Sometimes I'm slicker than this. I actually filmed a video today that I was a little bit more slicker than this. There we go. Right. Okay, colours. Sorry, I'm a bit thrown. So we used Lemon Lime Twist, Granny Apple Green, Shy Shamrock, Balmy Blue and Misty Moonlight. Oh, I've put that on the wrong side. Oh, I've got two of them anyway, so let's just do the other one. So did you know these new ink pads, they have two lots of English now. Oh, I didn't quite put that on properly. Right. There we go. That's the colour scheme. And stamps used today were, I know I used that one for the sentiments, but you can use whatever you want. Fun on Wheels. Circle Sayings, that one. But again, any kind of nice image would be great. This one's fun, gorgeously made. You've got that lovely texture there. And also this here, and I use that, the leaf and the background. I know I just used the trees out of that one. And then Days to Remember, I did use those numbers as a bit of texture in the background. And then Notes of Nature, use that one and the dottage. So it's just about having a bit of fun with the stamps and creating a bit of a fun background. Oh, I also use the brayer as well. Brayer. Right. Oh, excellent, Kenzie. Glad it's arrived. Wonderful. Oh yeah, I did Vicky and Glenna and Monica and Kay. Who else are my admins? Some aren't on so often. Well, I say admins, they're just they have admin rights, but other folks really take it to heart and do all the fab admin-y stuff. So there we go. Right, I think that's it. If you have any questions, and as I'm sure you may do, please do email me, ruthtrice@gmail.com. And also, oh yes, and Janice. Sorry, Janice. Sorry, I forgot your admin as well. It's like whoever's face names are lit up in blue. Yeah, and sometimes we block other people by accident as well. It's been known to happen. If for some reason you think, why is my comments not showing up? Just drop me a line just to check that you haven't been blocked by accident. Right. I'm gonna go. You did a good job, Janice. We haven't had any for ages. Yep. Yep, you do. So it doesn't seem to be my videos don't seem to attract the trolls. I think if I was discussing something else or maybe no. We know you know where the door is. Janice doesn't always know the door out of her own lives, but she knows the door out of my life, which is the important thing. Oh dear. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Glenna. All right, take care, everybody. Oh boy, I'm yawning. And I'm on a train tomorrow. We're off a day out with my children. So take care for now, everybody. Thank you so much for all you do.